Hi, my name is FThompson, the founder of Trivox Technology. It's our goal for students everywhere to experience 3D learning of the three-dimensional world they live in. Imagine for a moment you're in a classroom of today, say a science classroom in a local high school. All around you, you see that the students are bored. The biology teacher is doing her best to get them to do their assignment to compare and contrast plant and animal cells. They have a 3D plastic model of a plant cell, but information about animal cells and cells in general comes from a textbook or a website. At this point, the teacher's biggest hurdle isn't learning, it's motivation. And this is what we see across education today. There's tremendous pressure for improved student learning. Costs keep climbing, even though income sources such as tax revenue aren't keeping pace. That plant cell model in the biology classroom can cost $400 or more. There's not enough money to add models for animal cells or body parts. It's no wonder there's a limited number seen in today's classroom. And technology-based alternatives do widen the scope of what can be studied, but images are still two-dimensional. Trivox hopes to change that. Our 3D holographic projector allows for an unlimited library of subjects that cuts across all curriculums at all grade levels. Topographical maps are used by American history students to better understand how the geography of Big Round Top impacted the Battle of Gettysburg. Second graders can more easily identify geometric shapes and features, and the list goes on and on. That bored student in the biology class has no problem tinkering with technology and interacting with their classmates. More engagement and more collaboration across more learning targets leads to an increase in student learning. Our TVD 1000 model provides a true three-dimensional display. This allows unique viewing from all sides. Your view from the side will be different from mine in front. Top to bottom, left to right, front to back, all different, just like in real life. How's that possible? Voxels, which are the 3D equivalents of a pixel, are projected onto a high-speed rotating screen. The result is seeing a 3D digital version floating in space. The display can be manipulated by the viewer by rotation and dilation to better isolate and study areas of interest. A design student in a STEM class can't quite grasp the circuitry connections in his Raspberry Pi-based computer. No problem. A simple twist of a knob with a slight magnification allows his partner to see what needs to be done. You've just witnessed student engagement and collaboration. The 3D holographic image can also include specific flags or highlights. This allows for effective and time-efficient formative assessment. For example, the parts of the lungs shown on the last slide could be labeled A, B, C, etc., with student answers being digitally captured. The teacher can interpret these results and quickly adjust her instruction. She asks, do I need to reteach parts of this topic, or are students ready to move on? Trivox Technology intends to have three sources of revenue. The TVD 1000 3D projector is the identity of the company. Its $5,950 price tag is in the sweet spot for technology-related equipment used in the classroom. In addition, initial market surveys indicate a high positive acceptance for this price point for the benefit it provides. There are two additional sources of revenue intended to strengthen and solidify a long-term relationship with the customer. After 3 years, the school can choose option 1, a replacement upgrade for $3,500, or option 2, the school can choose a $1,200 annual subscription for software updates. We believe the market size for the TVD 1000 is $600 million. In the United States, there are more than 98,000 public schools, with 68,000 of them being Title I schools. Our focus will be on these Title I schools. Simply put, Title I schools have access to more money for technology solutions that can be tied directly to student achievement. This could be as much as $400,000 to $600,000 per school. To start, we intend to focus on 12 states in the Southeast. Our focus will be on the school districts with at least 10 Title I schools. Of course, we'll be aware of and are telling our story to the rest of the country as we get the word out through trade shows and other marketing efforts. However, by focusing on this geographic region, we can maximize our financial and personnel resources to grow our customer base. The TVD 1000 will be placed with 12 influencers who will act as ambassadors for the product. The 12 state departments of instruction will be sought out as advocates for the technology, and the department heads of the 876 school districts will also be engaged to create instructional applications for the TVD 1000. Education purchasing decisions are centered around solutions that improve student learning. When a solution that works is found, there is a high level of fear of being left out. This often leads to, I gotta have one too, from other schools. Having strategically placed influencers in this concentrated region will help us to leverage this. The status quo approach is a main competitor. However, traditional plastic models can be expensive, limiting learning opportunities. The TriVox approach is unique. It offers a cost-effective, easy-to-use technology solution tailored to education. We use a compact, single-unit display. No glasses required. Teachers are demanding solutions that are simple to use, simple to store, and simple to manage. Our approach is student learning focused. Students are in control of the image and view what they want to see. And the formative assessment component needed for the education market improves the teacher's instruction. I'm really excited about the management team we have in place. TriVox technology integrates the education industry with the arena of technology. The team in place reflects extensive experience in both worlds. Our CFO, Michael Bergeron, has success in multiple industries. He is a co-founder of Amicor. He was the primary architect for its process, procedures, and systems management platform. He helped shepherd its growth from $0 to $12 million in just 3 years. Our CTO, Syed Nabil, is a co-founder of Digibaba, a leader for digital marketing and training services in India, and has extensive experience in a number of programming languages. Our VP of Marketing is Jennifer Eason. Most recently, Jennifer was a regional manager with Houghton Mifflin Harcourt and was deeply involved in HMH's efforts to integrate traditional instructional content with digital innovation. As for me, I have taken a company from startup through a successful exit strategy and have extensive experience in the field of education. We expect to have modest revenue in our first year as our marketing plan unfolds. Profitability occurs monthly beginning July 2021. Purchasing decisions for schools are very cyclical. The school budget year is July 1 to June 30th. This results in most purchases being made in the third and fourth quarters. Revenue from replacement units and software updates are minimal in the first 5 years. In 2024, they are expected to only be 4%. However, these revenues are expected to escalate rapidly. TriVox Technology is seeking a $2 million investment. The funds will be used to help us get our prototype through the beta testing phase and ready by October 2020. It'll provide enough cash on hand to reach consistent monthly profitability in the third quarter of 2023. We have 2 influencers in place who are 2 of the top 4 school districts in North Carolina and are also in the top 100 school districts nationwide. Public education is just at the beginning of its transformation from a 2-dimensional, teacher-driven form to one that is 3-dimensional, individually directed by the student. We're excited about becoming the leader of this movement, and I hope that you've become excited as well, and that you'll come join us as we help students everywhere to experience 3D learning of the three-dimensional world they live in.